Today we're going to talk about voluntary exchange. The official definition of voluntary exchange is the act of buyers and sellers freely and willingly engaging in market transactions, but the more simple definition is a trade that benefits both sides of a transaction. Some of the examples that include application of voluntary exchange is a student-teacher relationship. This is where students or their parents pay the school, which pays the teachers to teach the students. So the teachers are benefiting from the students' tuition that they pay to the school, and the students are benefiting from the teachers' knowledge that they're passing on to the students, to themselves. Another example is a bus driver with the passengers. This is a similar relationship where the passengers pay the bus driver for the bus driver to drive them to somewhere else that they want to be. This is another example of where both sides are benefiting each other. Another example is a house purchase. This is where a buyer of the house gives money to the seller of the house, and the seller gains money from the exchange, where and also the buyer gets the house, which provides them shelter and a nice place to be. This is also an instance where both sides benefit from the transaction. And the last example is a fridge. This might not seem obvious, but usually people buy a fridge so that they can have a place to store their food and make sure that they're refrigerated, and they're paying electric bills for that to happen. So the house owner or whoever the electric bills goes to, they're benefiting from the money that you're paying to them via electricity bills, and you are benefiting from the freezing process, the refrigerating abilities of the fridge. So this is also an instance of voluntary exchange. And some questions to think about are, why do people trade? Well, this is pretty simple. It's what we've been going over for this entire video. People trade because both sides of the trade benefit from the trade. Or else, if you think about it like this, if you're buying a pencil for $25 US dollars, that wouldn't be a voluntary exchange because the pencil is not worth $25, even if the pencil will provide a lot of utility if you use it for a test. I wouldn't say that the pencil was worth $25, and therefore it is not a voluntary exchange because you are not benefiting from the trade. Where is this concept applicable? Well, this concept is everywhere. People might not know it because they have never learned this in economics, but people have like an underlying knowledge about this concept because it is applicable everywhere. For example, we talked about the fridge. That is an instance of voluntary exchange. So people might not know this exact concept, but they do understand it because it is everywhere in the real world. And let us know if you have any questions about this video. Thank you.